What up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. Forever gang in this bitch, forever gang in this bitch. Back at you. Who is blowing my phone up like that? Sorry, you know what I'm saying? The women want me these days. Nah. So today we are going to give you my final Royal Rumble predictions. The Royal Rumble is in a couple days. We are right here. This is the final run. This is the final before I give you the Royal Rumble rundown the next day after the Royal Rumble. And we'll talk all about it, go all over the details, this, that, and the third. So, without further ado, Royal Rumble predictions. Let's get into it. So, you have the United States Championship match between Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. They had the single elimination tournament to see who was going to fight Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble, and Kevin Owens won the whole entire tournament. Kevin Owens obviously is a god in WWE, one of the mainstays who can literally do anything. He literally can fight on the mid-card and make it entertaining. He can help build young talent, like the match he had with Carmelo Hayes. And Kevin Owens also belongs in the main event with your Roman Reigns of the world. Kevin Owens is one of one. Kevin Owens is absolutely incredible. In the ring, on the mic, as a comic role, as a serious, tough, kick-ass heel, Kevin Owens can do absolutely anything, and he's a rare performer in the WWE. Obviously, we don't condone body shaming in these streets, but literally, this is a WWE. If you look at every other wrestler, 95% of these wrestlers are either super skinny or jacked with a six-pack. You look at Kevin Owens, you would not, if you didn't know who Kevin Owens was, you would not think he would be in the WWE. Promise you wouldn't. But that just shows you how talented and how incredible Kevin Owens really is. So, I just wanted to say all that to say, could Kevin Owens take Logan Paul's championship off of him? Absolutely, in a heartbeat. I don't think there's zero debate on that. Now, will he take Logan Paul's championship? I think not. Bro, Logan Paul has had some of the most impressive matches in a rookie year I have ever seen. Is Logan Paul the greatest rookie ever? No. Brock Lesnar is the greatest rookie ever. Brock Lesnar beat The Rock and Hulk Hogan in his rookie year. Stop playing. The next year was main event in WrestleMania against Kurt Angle, did this and won the title. Stop it. Nope. Nobody's had a better rookie year than Brock Lesnar. That's why he's my guy. But Logan Paul is absolutely fantastic. The match he had with Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia was one of the best matches of last year. In 2022. The match Logan Paul had against Seth Rollins, in my opinion, was one of the better matches of 2023. Logan Paul and Ricochet. Logan Paul makes moments, and Logan Paul is so talented. It is unbelievable how fast he was able to come in and pick this sport up so fast. He's absolutely incredible. And I did get to see the fight, the Logan Paul training session that he went live on. And I got to see him have that altercation with Kevin Owens in the Performance Center. So fire. Putting some more steam and heat on this feud because Logan Paul is a megastar. No matter what you want to call it, if you like him or not, Logan Paul brings views and Logan Paul is a draw. We as people need to understand that and get used to it because he's really a top guy. He really could be a top guy. People don't like him, and that's why he is perfect as a heel. But when you watch him perform, you can't keep your eyes off Logan Paul. So with that being said, I think Kevin Owens will use his talent to even propel him forward so Logan Paul will get the W, and it will mean more that he beat a super duper credible name like Kevin Owens under his belt as he takes the U.S. title into WrestleMania 40. So I got Logan Paul with the W over my boy KO. The next match I'm going to talk about is the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match. You have Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus L.A. Knight, versus AJ Styles. I think this match has all the likings that could be match of the night. What this match reminds me of in a way that I think it could be is, if you guys remember in SummerSlam, when it was Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns, and how that match absolutely slapped and how fire it was. I think it can be on that level. Just because of the guys in this ring, all are workers. Randy Orton is a Hall of Famer. Roman Reigns clearly is a Hall of Famer. AJ Styles is a Hall of Famer. And LA Knight is on his way. There are so many great moving parts in this match. I don't understand how it can't be one of the better matches on this card, which also could be one of the matches that steals a card on this show. There's been a lot of times where some of the matches on the Royal Rumble were better than the Royal Rumble match. There's been a bunch of times. And I think this could be one of them. Now, you can go so many ways with this, because if they're doing Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania 40, does Roman keep the title? Does The Rock make an appearance at the Royal Rumble as he just signed the merger deal with TKO? Does The Rock come out at the end of the Fatal 4-Way match? There's some things that we can get to with this, as Nick Aldis has really been feuding in a way with the Bloodline. There's ways we can go and do this. But how does your boy got it going? Your boy got it easily going. Roman Reigns will retain the title. And I'm going to tell you why Roman Reigns will beat Randy Orton, will beat LA Knight, and will beat AJ Styles. Roman Reigns has been champion for 1,200 days. We're in the 40th year of Hulkamania. He can pass Hulk Hogan on the list as the longest reigning champions of all time. And there's some people out here are going to be like, oh, all that means he's going to be just number 2. All that means is he's going to be just number 2. No, it doesn't. When you look at a lot of people who cover this sport of pro wrestling, are we going to act like I know what Hulk Hogan has done and how Hulk Hogan kind of tarnished his legacy in a way with the negative things he says? Trust me, I understand. I very much understand. But are we going to act like people don't, like Hulk Hogan's not on Mount Rushmore of wrestling? Are we really about to act like that? Are we really about to act like Hulk Hogan wasn't the true meaning of what it was like to be a superstar? Are we about to act like the reason we watch wrestling isn't because of Hulk Hogan? Are we going to say if Hulk Hogan wasn't here, we wouldn't be watching wrestling anymore? Are we for real? We going to act like Hulk Hogan was not him? Stop it. No. Passing Hulk Hogan is a huge deal, because Hulk Hogan is one of the greatest of all time, and Hulk Hogan is on Mount Rushmore. If Roman Reigns passes Hulk Hogan, could we put Roman Reigns on Mount Rushmore? That could. Look at his track record. Look at the names he's beat. Look at his resume. And you pass Hulk Hogan? Yes, Bruno Sammartino has the longest title reign ever of 8 years, and that ain't ever gonna change. But when you think of wrestling in this day and age, in this day today, how people thought of Bruno back then as the number 1 guy, we think of Hulk Hogan like that. Or we thought of Hulk Hogan like that. Passing him That's insane. That's insane. So yes, there's a lot going on at stake. And I think if you're going to do Roman versus The Rock, you have Roman be at his strongest with his baby, the title. Because no matter what, if you do just head of the table, Roman Reigns going to win anyway. Because in reality, we all know The Rock is the head of that family. The Rock is literally on board with TKO. The Rock is a billionaire. Duh. Of course The Rock's going to be the head of the table. Roman Reigns is going to win the match anyway. Because Rock is here to give back to the business. And Roman Reigns is literally the biggest star. So, with that being said, I got Roman Reigns retain. The Women's Royal Rumble match. This match can be really up in the air. There are so many different ways you can go in this match. But I think I'm going to change my original pick. I think that the winner of this Royal Rumble will be Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch will become the first woman ever to win 2 Royal Rumbles back to back. At first, I thought one day it could be Bayley with the, but I think Damage Control is going to screw her at the Royal Rumble and throw her out, so she doesn't get her dream. But I do think we get a returning Naomi Trinity. Could we get a returning Sasha Banks? I don't know. Could we get a returning AJ Lee? I don't know. That's the beauty about this Royal Rumble. There could be so many women who have big spots, who can make splashes, who could return at the Royal Rumble, and the roof would blow off the place. That's what's beautiful about this Royal Rumble. We have no idea what the fuck is about to happen. So I'm going to stick with my pick. I'm going to go Becky Lynch will win the Royal Rumble because she told this beautiful story on Monday Night Raw where she said, I need to beat Rhea Ripley to prove that she's not better than me. So does Becky win the Royal Rumble to be the first 2-time Royal Rumble winner? Honestly, guys, I'm all for that. I am all for that. Imagine a Final Four with Becky, Bianca, Nia, and Trinity. What? I think that would go crazy. I think that would be absolutely fire. So, I'm going Becky Lynch wins the Royal Rumble for the women. And finally, in my opinion, the main event, what we're all here for, the men's Royal Rumble match. This Royal Rumble comes down to 4 people, and I think we know who they are. I don't see a lot of returns in this match, but the one person I do think will return in this match could be Sheamus. We haven't seen Sheamus in a long time, in a very long time. And I definitely can see Sheamus returning in this Royal Rumble, which would give it a lot of prestige, and it'd be so dope for him to come out. But other than that, I don't think we see a lot of returns in this Royal Rumble because this Royal Rumble actually doesn't need to breed off of nostalgia. Even though it's the Royal Rumble, I'm all for an X-Pac return. Sign me up for an X-Pac return. All for that. I'm all for a Ken Shamrock appearance. That would be wild. We haven't seen Ken Shamrock in the WWE since what, 1999? I'm all for that. We got options. But I think the Final Four is so self-explanatory, though. You can't change my mind on this Final Four. We got Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, and Gunther. But one thing I will say, I think that the last 2, I think they will do an Undertaker-Shawn thing, where Undertaker and Shawn were the Royal Rumble Final 2 in 2007, and then the next year, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels were entrants number 1 and 2. I think this year we do the same thing. I think this year, Cody Rhodes and Gunther will be number 1 and number 2. And with storytelling, we just had this promo on Monday Night Raw, I think CM Punk will win the Royal Rumble at the number 30 spot. I'm picking CM Punk to win this Royal Rumble so he can go finish his story, and it adds to the Cody Rhodes story of him finishing his story and him failing once again. Him failing and having to experience hard times. I think that's the story we need to tell, and that's the story we need to go to. I think it would be so important. I think Drew McIntyre is another one. I think Drew McIntyre will end up fighting CM Punk at Elimination Chamber for his spot at WrestleMania, and CM Punk will win. But I think CM Punk needs this Royal Rumble. His last match 10 years ago in the WWE was at the Royal Rumble. I think it's only right for him to have his first match back in 10 years in the WWE on live television. He wins the Royal Rumble. That's how I'm calling it. That's how I'm stamping it. I'm stepping on business. CM Punk will win the Royal Rumble and go on to main event his first WrestleMania. That's how I'm calling it. Let me know how you guys are calling it. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I got so much content coming to this damn channel. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for listening. I appreciate y'all. Forever gang. Until forever finds you.